This is the second time mankind has seen an alien. Although he looks like a devil, people treat him as God. It's because they'd used alien technology to turn Earth into a man-made paradise. People no longer need to work to earn money. Food, clothing, housing and transportation are all provided by the aliens for free. Human beings live a carefree life and are completely captive. What they didn't know was that every night the kindly super lords would secretly send their aircraft to scan the sleeping pregnant women. It wasn't until the first babies were born after the coming of the overlord that people were shocked to find that these newborns possessed different superpowers, and their physiques had become unusually strong. The people then approached the overlord, who admitted that he had planned everything, but that he had only done it to speed up the evolution of mankind and meant no harm. They believed him and were very happy. But soon, people were shocked to find that some children began to use their powers to hurt others and became more and more violent. The government immediately sent a psychiatrist to find the children and test them. But what they didn't expect was that the psychiatrists were manipulated by the children as soon as they interacted with them. The necklace around his neck tightened rapidly. When the scene was about to get out of control, the child suddenly stopped and the doctor escaped. But even more frightening was to come when it was discovered that the children had a psychic connection. Periodically, they would raise their hands to the sky as if they were performing some kind of horrific ritual. At the head of the group was a girl named Jenny, to whom a large number of children would make a pilgrimage every day. Jenny's father was tired of yelling at them to leave, but the children didn't seem to hear her. Instead, they gathered more and more and looked in Jenny's direction as if they had lost their souls. Watching this horrible scene in front of him, Jenny's father made a decision to move to the city of New Athens, where the overlord had not interfered, and a group of children who did not want to accept the overlord had gathered. And there was a group of people who didn't want to take handouts from the overmind who might be able to help Jenny. But as soon as the car leaves, they're surrounded by kids outside who clearly don't want them to leave. It's only when Jenny waves her hand that the kids finally get out of the way. The family finally arrived in New Athens, where they were greeted by the local mayor. Jenny's father thought he'd finally escaped the control of the overlord and was happy to take the family to the movies. But unexpectedly, a sudden change occurred when the crying overlord suddenly appeared on the movie screen. The overlord was no longer in disguise. He told the humans that he was under the guidance of a higher civilization called the superintelligence. The purpose is to upgrade the human race so that they can be integrated into the ultra-intelligence. Now that the children have matured, he will take them away and there will be no more children on Earth. As for the remaining adults, they will continue to fulfill all their needs until the last one dies and the Earth is destroyed. And as soon as the Supermaster spoke, all the children began to fly strangely into the sky. By the time the people realized what was happening, it was too late. Some tried to retrieve the children but sadly realized that during the years of captivity by the overlord, Earth's technology had long been destroyed by the other side and they could only accept this helplessly. The human race had lost all hope, and at the same time, Jenny, as the most powerful of all the children, flew to a high mountain and began to summon a pillar of energy that would end the civilization of the Earth just as soon as the last human being on the planet was dead. While the Earth was dying, a man sneaked into the Supermaster's ship.